Introduction. Sri Mayureshwar Mandir or Sri Moreshwar Temple is a Hindu temple dedicated to Lord Ganesha. It is located in Morgaon, about 65 kilometers away from Pune city, in Pune district, Maharashtra, India. The temple is the starting and ending point of the pilgrimage of eight revered Ganesha temples called Ashta Vinayaka. Morgaon is the foremost center of worship of the Ganapatya sect, which considers Ganesha as the supreme being. A Hindu legend relates the temple to killing of the demon Sindhurasura by Ganesha. The exact date of building of the temple is unknown, though the Ganapatya saint Muraya Gosavi is known to be associated with it. The temple flourished due to the patronage of the Peshwa rulers and descendants of Moraya Gosavi. Historical facts. According to Ganesha Puranam, Ganesha incarnated as Mayureshwara, who has 6 arms and a white complexion. He is mounted on a peacock. He was born to Lord Shiva and goddess Parvati in the Treta Yuga for the purpose of killing the demon Sindhurasura. Sindhurasura was the son of Chakrapani, the king of Mithila, and his wife Ugra. Ugra conceived due to the power of a solar mantra, but was unable to bear the extreme heat radiating from the fetus, so she abandoned the fetus in the ocean. Soon a son was born from this abandoned fetus, and the ocean returned him to his grieving father, who named him Sindhu the ocean. Parvati underwent austerities, meditating on Ganesha, the supporter of the entire universe. For 12 years at Lenyadri, another Ashtavinayak site, where Ganesha is worshipped as the son of Parvati or Girija. Pleased by her penance, Ganesha blessed her with a boon that he would be born as her son. In due course, Ganesha was born to Parvati. A peacock was born from the womb of Viniti, wife of sage Kashyapa. Ganesha killed Sindhurasura mounted on this peacock, and hence the name Mayureshwara. Sindhu was given the ever full bowl of Amrita or elixir of life as a boon from the sun god. The demon was warned that he could drink from the bowl as long as it was intact. So, to protect the bowl, he swallowed it. Sindhu terrorized the three worlds, so the gods asked Ganesha for help. Ganesha defeated Sindhu's army, cut his general Kamalasura into 3 pieces, and then cut open Sindhu's body, emptying the Amrita bowl and thus killing the demon. Lord Brahma is described as having built the Morgaon shrine and marrying Siddhi and Buddhi to Ganesha. The original idol is made up of atoms of soil, iron, and jewels and was installed by Brahma, Shiva, Vishnu, Shakti, and Sun God. Lord Brahma installed it twice after the demon Sindhu vandalized it. At the end of the Dwapara Yuga, Lord Krishna visited the temple along with Pandavas and placed a copper sheet around the idol and installed a sandstone idol over it, considering that in Kali Yuga people may not be able to perceive the divine idol installed by Panchadevas. A Ganpatiya legend recalls how the creator god Brahma, the preserver god Vishnu, and the dissolver god Shiva, the divine mother Devi, and the sun god Surya meditated at Margao to learn about their creator and their purpose of existence. Ganesha emerged before them in form of an Omkara flame and blessed them. Another legend records that when Brahma created his son Kama or desire, he became a victim of desire and lusted for his own daughter Saraswati or goddess of learning. Upon invocation by all of the deities, the sacred Turiya Tirtha river appeared and Brahma bathed in her waters to cleanse his sin of incest. Brahma then came to Margao to worship Ganesha, carrying water from the river in his water pot. Entering the Ganesha shrine, Brahma stumbled and water fell from the pot. When Brahma tried to pick it up, it turned into the sacred Kara river that still flows at Morgaon. While Mudgala Purana dedicates 22 chapters to Morgaon's greatness, Ganesha Purana states that Morgaon or Mayurapuri is among the 3 most important places for Ganesha and the only one on earth or Buloka. The other locations are Kailash in heaven. Actually, Kailash is a mountain on earth in the Himalayas, believed to have the abode of Ganesha's parents Shiva and Parvati, and Adishesha's palace in Patala or underground. According to a tradition, the temple is without the beginning and without an end. Another tradition maintains that at the time of pralaya or dissolution of the world, Ganesha will enter Yoga Nidra here. Its holiness is compared with Kashi, the sacred Hindu city. Morya Gosavi or Moraba, a prominent Ganpatiya saint, worshipped at the Morgaon Ganesha temple before shifting to Chinchwad, where he established a new Ganesha temple. The Morgaon temple and other Ganpatiya centers near Pune enjoyed royal patronage from the Peshwa rulers of the Maratha Empire during the 18th century. The Peshwas who worshipped Ganesha as their Kuladaivat or family deity donated in land and/or cash and/or made additions to these Ganesha temples. Architecture. The temple is surrounded by a tall 50 feet stone wall with minarets at each of the four corners, suggesting a Muslim influence on the architecture. The temple has four gates, each facing a cardinal direction and with an idol of Ganesha, each gate depicting him in the form that he appeared in each of the four yugas. Each of the four Ganesha forms is associated with the Purusartha, that is, aim of life, and accompanied by two attendants. The idol of Ballal Vinayaka at the eastern gate, accompanied by god Rama, that is Vishnu avatar, and his consort Sita, symbolizes Dharma, that is righteousness, duty, and ethics, and embodies Lord Vishnu. Vignesha at the southern gate, flanked by Ganesha's parents Shiva and Parvati, symbolizes Artha, that is, wealth and fame, and embodies Lord Shiva. Chintamani at the western gate, representing Kama, that is, desire, love, and sensual pleasure, is attended by the love god Kamadeva and his wife Rati, and embodies the formless, that is, Asat Brahman. Mahaganapati at the northern gate, standing for moksha, that is salvation, is accompanied by Varaha, that is Vishnu's boar avatar, and his wife, the earth goddess Mahi, embodies Sat Brahman. The main entrance of the temple faces north. The quadrangular courtyard has two deepmalas, that is, the lamp towers with niches to light lamps. A sculpted 6 foot mouse, the Vahana of Ganesha, sits in front of the temple. A Nagara Khana, which stores nagaras, that is, kettle drums, is situated nearby. A huge Nandi bull sculpture is positioned facing the Lord just outside the temple gates. This is considered unusual as a Nandi is normally positioned in front of the sanctum sanctorum in Shiva temples. A legend explains this oddity. The Nandi sculpture, being transported from nearby Shiva temple, decided to settle in front of Ganesha and then refused to move. Both the mouse and Nandi are considered guardians of the entrance. A recently built Sabha Mandapam, that is assembly hall, has idols of Lord Vishnu and his consort Lakshmi. It leads to Central Hall, built by the Patwardhan rulers of Kurundwad. The ceiling of this hall is formed from a single stone. The Garbhagriha, that is Sanctum Sanctorum, has Ganesha idol as Mayureshwar or Moreshwar facing the north. The Ganesha idol is depicted in a seated posture with his trunk turning to the left, four arms and three eyes. He holds a noose, that is Pasha, and elephant god, that is Ankusha, in his upper hands, while his lower right rests on his knee and the other one holds a Modaka, that is a sweet. The navel and the eyes are embedded with diamonds. A cobra hood raised over Ganesha's head shelters the Lord. The idol is actually smaller than it looks as it is smeared with a thick level of saffron colored sindoor, that is vermilion, which peels off once every century. It last fell off in 1882 and prior to that in 1788. Ganesha is flanked by idols of his consorts Riddhi and Siddhi, sometimes called Siddhi and Buddhi. These idols are made of an alloy of five metals. The deities are covered with crafted silver and gold. Like all Ashtavinayaka shrines, the central Ganesha idol is believed to be Swayambhu or self existent, naturally occurring in the form of an elephant faced stone. In front of the central idol, the Vahanas of Ganesha, the mouse and the peacock are placed. To the left, outside the Garbhagriha, is an idol of Nagna Bhairava. The space around the Sabha that is the assembly hall, has 23 different idols depicting various forms of Ganesha. The Ganesha idols include the idols of 8 avatars of Ganesha described in Mudgala Purana, that Vakratunda, Mahodara, Ekadanta, Vikata, Dhrumavarna, Vignaraja and Lambodara, positioned in 8 corners of the temple. Some of the idols are installed by the Yogendra ashram followers. One more noteworthy Ganesha idol is of Sakshi Vinayaka, who is a witness to the prayers offered to Mayureshwara. Traditionally, first Nagna Bhairava is prayed, then Mayureshwara, and then Sakshi Vinayaka. This is the perfect sequence of prayers offered here. There are other idols of Hindu deities around the Sabha Mantapa, including those of the regional deities Vithoba and Kandoba, personifications of Sukla Chaturthi and Krishna Chaturthi, that is the fourth lunar day in bright fortnight and dark fortnight of a lunar month, both of which are sacred for Ganesha worship, and the Ganapatya saint Morya Gosavi. On the circumambulation path, that is the Pradikshina path, there is a Tarti tree, that is a thorny shrub, near the Kalpavruksha Mandir. The tree is believed to be the spot where Morya Gosavi underwent penance. There are two sacred trees in the courtyard, namely Shami and Bilva. Festivals. On Ganesh Jayanti and Ganesh Chaturthi festivals, on the fourth lunar day, in the bright fortnight of the Hindu months Magha and Bhadrapada respectively, devotees flock to the Mayureshwar temple in large numbers. On both occasions, a procession of pilgrims arrive from Mangalmurti temple, Chinchwad, established by Morya Gosavi, with the palki, that is palanquin, of Ganesha. The Ganesha Chaturthi celebration lasts for more than a month until Ashwin Shukla, that is 10th lunar day in the bright fortnight of the Hindu month Ashwin. Fairs and celebrations also occur on Vijayadashmi, Shukla Chaturthi, that is the fourth lunar day in the bright fortnight of a Hindu month, Krishna Chaturthi, that is the fourth lunar day in the dark fortnight of a Hindu month, and Somavati Amavasya, that is new moon night coinciding with a Monday.
मुदाकरात्तमोदकं सदा विमुक्तिसाधकं कलाधरावतंसकं विलासिलोकरक्षकं मुदाकरात्तमोदकं सदा विमुक्तिसाधकं कलाधरावतंसकं विलासिलोकरक्षकम् अनायकैकनायकं विनाशिते भदैत्यकं गताशुभाशुनाशकं नमामि तं विनायकम् अनायकैकनायकं